Quite apparent that Zhaire Cooper has the green light.
And Cooper's got a steal on this end. He leads a 3-on-1. Zhaire Smith plays it in. Timeout Squadron. Points Isaiah Brockington has 3 steals already. Squadron's lead all of a sudden from down 9 to up a half dozen. Zhaire Smith nowhere to go against Devin Kennedy. Cooper kicks. Fitz drives. Finds the cutter. Hunt keeps it moving. Zhaire Smith, look out.
More aggressive on the defensive end, creating turnovers, giving this squadron a taste of their own medicine.
Squadron had 3 turnovers total at the break as Smith lays it in. Pretty pass.
Tonight, Grand Rapids with an 11-21 record during the regular season. They're 16-32 overall, and they start Sule Boom, Audis Tony, Zach Irvin, Jamarco Pickett, and Walter Ellis. No true center on the floor as we see Jamarco Pickett at 6'9", and all the length tip it off and lose that battle as Cleveland begins with the first possession of the game. Shot clock already down to 5 as we see a scoop and score for the former.
19 points last game.
And a turnover here. Dennis finds Smith, the high riser. Ellis, Euros, hangs, and it's off the heel.
I like what Ellis did. Normally perimeter guy, but he sold the fake, went inside.
Smith, another dump from Dennis, gets deep and rolls it up and in.
My, you remember his claim to fame?
Do I?
Yes.
Never saw him play.
The underhanded free throw.
That's right, though.
You betcha.
Underhanded free throw. 12-time All-Star. 80th birthday for Rick Barry. Got ourselves a ball game here in the fourth as Zhaire Smith quiets.
Extracurricular, Capital City.
Another turnover. Transition chance. Cooper fakes back. Oh, my! Boom, no good, and Dennis the rebound. Got careless with it in the backcourt. Here's Sharif. Kicking to the corner, Zhaire Smith. You bet. On the penetration. And can't get the bounce. You know what's interesting about Zach Irvin? Smith again.
Big deficit. It just does. And Grand Rapids not deep off the bench. See if they have any gas in the final 4 minutes.
One of 4 games across the G League today, 3 of which already underway. The nightcap is the G League Ignite. And Ontario as Zhaire Smith.
2 minutes in, quarter number 1, charge up 5-2. They've got it front court to the right. Sharif back to Isaiah on the right block to a cutting Nance. Zhaire left alone, left corner 3. Swish! Down the arc. He has had a terrific shooting season. 54 from the floor, 39 from 3. He's got a steal to Sharif. Average right back to Zhaire. Clash from and in. Takes 2 rebounds as well. Right wing, Sharif, 8 on the shot clock. Got to go to work with 5 on the baseline. Kicks the left corner, Zhaire Smith, the open 3. Swish! Sonogo has been quiet with 6 points, but 14 for Gilliard. A couple of buckets here in the quarter by Young and Harris. Mobley works his way finally into the front court. To Devontae, Zhaire, right slot, a 3-ball. Charge needed that. Charge playing for pride as well. Neither team going to play in the postseason. Sharif dropping off to Zhaire Smith. Look out for the right-hand slam.
Lead switches hands. On the other end, Zhaire Smith pumps it through. High off the glass. And Zhaire Smith gets the goal and scores. Zhaire Smith. Man, you don't know how tough a shot that is. Gather and then finish, because that was not exactly a catch and shoot pass to the pocket. OC3. That is good stuff. Zhaire Smith goes glass. Williams goes glass. Tip, no. And the rebound comes to Cleveland. Sharif Cooper, the corner. Plenty of room, plenty of time, plenty of points. Christopher, he's got to put it up. He does. And that one rattles in and out. Long pass. Here comes Zhaire Smith. and they do not. Sharif Cooper. Where do we go this time? Ooh, Zhaire Smith. Straight line drive to the basket. 6'10", pivot player. Dennis for three. And Zhaire Smith gets the offensive board. You know, the team that can get more offensive boards in this one is going to be the one. And three off. Schuler, he's feeling it. He's giving it up. Zhaire Smith. Against Oklahoma City as a member of the Skyforce. His career high is 38 that he scored at Salt Lake City last season, but that was with a different team. I think that was with the Texas Legends. A three for Zhaire Smith.
Sets up Allen for an easy two. The hustle get on the board. Quickly back the other way, and that is not the MO of the Cleveland Charge, is to down the rebound. Sharif Cooper very quiet so far, only 2 points. Kicks it out for Smith here, and his three is good. Powell will fire. Air ball grabbed by Smith and put in. Shoot as he gets it out to Reed. Davon Reed gonna have to create. It's down the lane off the back iron.
Yeah, this is very much an Alondas Williams kind of thing going on with Sharif Cooper. Alondas Williams the other night just wasn't really doing anything. He ended with 13 points, but he had 10 of them in the fourth quarter. Sharif Cooper only 4 points, averages 19 on the season. Zhaire Smith, a nice 1 for 8 from 3 here in the third quarter.
Loud to Hurt, but he couldn't finish.
Hurt could have just come down with that and then laid it back up and in. He had all the room in the world.
Nice feed, Cooper to Smith. Beyond the arc. Arms going to go right at Cooper. Good defense by Sharif Cooper. And Dennis has the rebound. Nice feed. Cooper sets up Smith for the dunk. Arms on a drive. No. Love can't get the follow. Nice feed. Mobley finds Smith for two, and just like that.
You remember his name? Former first-round pick by the Miami Heat back in 2015. The number 10 overall selection from Duke. Has missed the last 4 games due to a wrist injury. Didn't play on Friday night. Pete Nance out front to Powell, gives it back on the catch. Skipping it, left corner, wide open three for Zhaire Smith. Well done by the Charge. Free throw line extended, Powell will inbound. Justin, just pass out front to Sharif Cooper, working a two-man with Mobley, gets right past Moore, drops it inside. Zhaire Smith slams with 2-point lead for the Charge on the turnover. Here come the 9:05. Omari Moore has his pass stolen away by Sharif. Alley-oop for Zhaire Smith. He took it off the glass, put it up and in, and he's hands it to Zhaire Smith, coming down the right side on Maker, bumps him out of the way. Maker stays with it, blocked it, but got the hands of Simmons left to right. Kobe right down the middle, right side to Gay, can't finish, grabbed by Mobley, right to left. Sharif working. One hands it out front to Justin Powell. 10 on the shot clock, hooks it to Nance. To Zhaire Smith, he'll stop for the left wing. 3 ball, got it. Zhaire for Kevin O'Banner for the 9:05. Free throw goes up, bounces around 3 times, comes down to Isaiah Mobley. Charge dodge a bullet. They've got a front court to the left, trailing 96-94. Again, looking to retie or retake the lead. Isaiah had it, lost it. Comes left side to Smith for the open 3. Tyler Merkovich taps it up. And it's tapped back to Sharif, front court to the left. Sharif looking for Justin Powell, gets it to him now to Isaiah, left wing. 8 on the shot clock. To Sharif in the left corner, pumps, 5 on the clock, working on Morcell. Drops it to a cutting Zhaire Smith. Circus shot finish. Dennis on the floor now. Sharif coming down the right side, underhand, scoop it, slides off, tap by Zhaire Smith. His second follow goes up, and for their first points, Maker skips it to Moore. Skips, got away with it, picked up on the turnover, however, by Zhaire Smith. Going to keep it down the lane, drives with the left hand layup. And just Maker, free throw goes up and in. He's got 5 of the 7 points for the 9:05 charge up. 8 minutes to play, 8-7. Sharif stutter step and kicks it left corner. Zhaire Smith, 3-ball is good. Zhaire, the ball game. Front court to the left, Moore hands it back to Jeffries for the long straightaway 3. A little too long as it's short off the rim to Osaboyan, gives it to Sharif Cooper left to right. Bounces back to Smith for the right slot 3. Got it! Zhaire Smith gives it to Malik Fitz, front court to the right. Malik crossing over, steps back, thought about the top of the key jumper, gives it to Walker instead, who gives it to Zhaire for the left slot. 3-ball! Swish! Zhaire. 54-52, 9:05. Smith, another left slot 3, another left slot make. 14. 6 points. 9:05 back on top, 57-55. Zhaire Smith tries to answer, and he does with his 5th 3. Averages 7.6 points per game. He is laying it to the charge here tonight. 6 of 7 shooting, couple of 3 balls, 8 rebounds from Makur Maker. 59-58, 9:05 with the lead. Zhaire Smith, right slot 3, got another one! Zhaire Smith. 2 hands to Baji Walker, who's coming in for Gabe Osaboyan. Blocked away from behind. Zhaire Smith kept with it, put it up and in after being blocked. Hang on to win this one. The 9:05 will officially be eliminated. Keeping the charge hopes alive at the same time. Sharif working on Makur Maker. Gives it to Zhaire Smith, another 3, another make. Zhaire to Moore, into the lane, cut off. Gives it back to Simmons, left wing, blocked by Zhaire Smith. Outlet to Sharif, to Zhaire Smith! Alley-oop off the glass to right. Points per game. Halfway through the third quarter, charge with an 8-point lead. Zhaire Smith working on Kobe Simmons. Gives it to Walker, now Sharif on the left slot. 8 on the shot clock, gets past Morcell, drops it inside! Zhaire with the 3, and he does. 5-point swing. Drake Jeffries, 3 baskets, 3 3-balls, 9 points. Sharif into the lane to a cutting Zhaire Smith, left-hander off the glass. Was career high in rebounds. He now has 8 to go with 14 points. Chasing his first career double-double as a member of the charge. Sharif on the right wing, front court to the left. Hooks at the Fitz, swings at left corner. Zhaire pumps, steps into the baseline. Short jump shot, rattles around and drops. Gabe down the lane, underhand scoop, can't finish there for the left side putback. And a half per game. 8:30 to play third quarter. Dexter Dennis straight away to Debaji Walker. Zhaire Smith into the lane with the left hand, spun it off the glass. Zhaire low for points in the first quarter, 12 as they trailed 25-12 after 1, and they've been playing catch up ever since. Gabe Osaboyan back in for the charge. He's got it front court to the right. Backdoor cut to Zhaire Smith. Reverse right. 8 on Amani with that 3. Roden. Short. Long rebound and Nance. Charge look a little bit slow. They, as we said at the top, have been bothered by the flu bug all week as Zhaire Smith looking for the left corner 3. Isaiah Mobley works his way right to left. Again, Charge looking for their biggest lead. Isaiah sick last week with that flu bug. Looks to be back to full form.
Ooh, what a pass to Smith. And to capitalize on even more impactful.
Zhaire looking for more, Isaiah looking for more.
Right out, quick one, quick.
Zhaire drives and scores right to left. Ronnie bounces off Peak, left alone. He'll shoot the 3, or rims out. Schuler the offensive rebound. Gives it back to Amani. Bounces off Peak. Looking inside to Zhaire Smith. Flipped it over his head, put it up and bounces out front to Sharif. Charge down 6. 8 on the shot clock for Sharif. A lot of standing around by the guys in wine and gold. Stutter step. Left corner, Zhaire Smith, the 3 spins around the net. Zhaire will inbound on the near side for Cleveland out front. To Sharif Cooper, bounces pocket pass inside to Nance. Pete looking, gives it to Zhaire. Working on Sanogo, tosses up with the left hand off. On the shot clock, near side, down to my left. Zhaire Smith will inbound, gives it to Sharif. Right back to Zhaire. Pumps, comes across the lane. Look out! Out front to Drell. Steps into the straightaway open three. Skims off the rim. Dexter Dennis the rebound. Dexter now with 14 points and 5 boards. Left corner, Sharif inside to Zhaire Smith off the fans in attendance. Score a ticket to the next weeknight game. Visit clevelandcharge.com for more information. All right, starting the fourth quarter, Charge have it left to right. Devontae Schuler on the floor. Pete Nance has returned for the Charge as well. Zhaire Smith has it coming down the lane. Underhand double clutch scoop and ricochets off Nance into the hands of Jackson. Threw it away, picked up by the Charge. Bates to Smith. Left hand layup up and in. Coming down the lane on Nance. Left hand off balance. Didn't get it. Off the glass. Nice challenge by Pete. Picked up by Amani. Goes left block to Zhaire Smith. Rams.
Cooper through the defense. Drops it back for Zhaire Smith.
Finish with the left eye off the glass. Jarkel getting it done. Limited minutes played in the first half. He had 3 fouls.
First points of the night for Jarkel. Inside, Zhaire Smith beat the defense.
Matt, it's going to open up opportunities for shooters on the perimeter throughout the game.
Mobley puts it on the floor, working against Norris. To the corner three. Bingo. And that's Zhaire. 2 on the shot clock. Porter beats the horn. And the rebound by Silva. Then he lost it. Zhaire Smith with the jam. Memphis, but it was a disappointing freshman season.
Yeah, he started late, kind of in December that year. Never really got in the flow. Battled a couple injuries and then departed the next year.
And he was 17 years old when he got to Memphis. He was the youngest player in college basketball. Zhaire Smith flips it up and in.
Bernard comes off the rim to Mobley. On the break, here comes Zhaire Smith. Going to drive with the 2-hand slam in front. Good news, Kaylee. No injuries for either team to report.
It's honestly rare, especially at this point of the season, to see no injuries, so we'll take it. Both teams have to be happy that they've got full, healthy rosters right now.
I was only half joking when I said that, absolutely. As Zhaire, sure, as Michael Foster Jr. opens up the second half scoring, he now has 6. But it's better to be a couple of games out, sense of urgency, with 13 to go than with 4 to go, and it's a must-win every night. So get this win tonight. You've got a couple of games, as you mentioned, with the Skyhawks. And just give yourself an opportunity as Zhaire feed him till he gets hot.
Absolutely. So many coaches will just continue to tell their shooters to keep shooting because that's how you're going to find your shooting rhythm. Taylor Funk is certainly one of those guys, and he has been so efficient from the three-point line for them over the last 6.
And what's the saying? Shooters shoot? Absolutely.
Oh, they do.
You would know, right? Zhaire Smith inside. 4 minutes into the third quarter. Sharif being aggressive again. There for the putback, Zhaire Smith.
Was actually leading, but Coach Garrity, so impressive. The reflexes there. He just grabbed the ball out of midair and truly saved your life.
I'll tell you, Mike Garrity can still play. Watching him at shoot-arounds and practices, played point guard at USC, he could still play.
No question.
Zhaire Smith. Zhaire coming up. Good defense by Bernard. Sharif's left open. He spins out the 3 ball, controlled by Isaiah. Fakes the pass, steps inside, reverse, too strong. Zhaire Smith with the second putback up and in. Marcy Williams has made her way to the center circle. Taps it up and tapped into the back court. Grabbed by Mobley, gives it to Sharif. And the Rocks have it front court to the left to begin the ball game. Nance straight away. Gives it to Mobley, top of the key. One hands it to Zhaire Smith with the right slot. 3 balls to open up the scoring. Zhaire Smith will inbound again. 6 on the shot clock. Charged by 1, 34-33. Nance hands it back to Zhaire with 3. He lifts for the 3 ball. Got it! Zhaire. Gabriel thought about the 3. Pumps. Nance covers him. Shot taken by Gabriel. Comes up short to Elmore. Cleveland left to right. Just pass to Ford. Aleem Euro steps. Drops it inside, 2-end, reversed over the head. Is 5. They have led by as many as 6. Led 31-29 after the first. Left slot, Mobley left wing to Amani Bates on the double team. Hooks it to Mobley, cutting to Zhaire Smith. Wham with 2 hands.
The Charge return home Friday, February 23rd at 7 p.m. to take on Capital City Go-Go. it'll be a Dollar Dog Friday presented by Hot Dog Wiley's. It'll also be the alternate ID night presented by Cleveland Cliffs. The Charge players will wear special jerseys, so come on out and join the fun.
To kind of rethink the shot, but it was too late. That is now turnover number 17 for the Herd. Pardon me, that is number 6 for the Herd. Wrong number. Zhaire.
Well, after Nance missed, almost put down by Smith, and this time he does finish.
The support, for me, growing up and kind of going through this career path has been phenomenal. So any chance that I have to...
Into 17 points. Jordan Bell, ultimate hustle guy. In and out for Isaiah Wong. As Bell got tied up there with Cooper, who's still down on the floor in the backcourt. Smith handle, you project ahead. Smith, big block. Been talking with Indiana head coach Tom Hankins.
Lets it to Cumberland coming down the left side. Nice defense by Sharif, making an awkward drive for Cumberland, come off the rim. Sharif on the right wing. Bates. Mobley on the right block. Working on the smaller Doughton with 5 to a cutting Zhaire Smith. Right hand tomahawk. T7. Sharif. Looking inside to Zhaire Smith. Turns and flips, put it up at the right hand. Swings it to Cumberland. He'll shoot it. Left wing 3 off the rim, no good. And finally corralled by Sharif. Cross court to Amani Bates. There's right wing Zhaire Smith. He'll set for the right wing 3 ball. Pulls the Bluecoats to within 4, 19-15 with 3:15 to play in the first. Right slot, Mobley to Zhaire Smith, catches and lays up the right side. Amani Bates back for Cleveland. Ball knocked away by Zhaire Smith in the backcourt. Here he goes in front of the pack. Look out. A nice easy two-hand slam will come by. Charge 31-30. Sharif, right block, drives on. Brownridge couldn't finish, but it mattered on Wednesday night. Doughton left alone, straightaway 3. Rim no good, tapped up, and finally controlled by Zhaire Smith. Zhaire left to right, 5 minutes to play in the half. Charge 37-34. Hands it to Justin Powell. Bounces right block to Smith for another slam. Brownridge out front to Baisley. Left alone, shoots the 3. Rim way too strong. Rebounded by Mobley on the Charge, right to left. Isaiah going to keep it. Cut off by Cumberland. Isaiah working on Cumberland again. 8 on the shot clock for Amani Bates. Backs it out with 5. Got to go to work with 2. Gives it to Smith for the long 3 to beat the buzzer. Got it, Zhaire. Make it 4 on Delaware. Far side, Zhaire Smith. Tied at 71, 150 and counting. Sharif on the right baseline. Peeks at the clock. Out to Zhaire, straightaway 3 ball. You betcha! On the right wing, Sims out front, stolen away by Sharif. One-on-one with Hunter, now drops it back to Zhaire Smith. Drives, lays it up and in. Trey Scott straight away for the Swarm. He'll shoot the 3 from there, going to be short. Rebounded by Gabo Saboyan. Gives it to Sharif, front court to the left. Left slot, Aleem Fort, underhand scoop, left corner, Zhaire Smith, the open 3, swish. Zhaire Smith 3, he's got 11 on his 50th 3 of the season. 52-46 Greensboro. Zhaire Smith tries to answer back, straight away 3, got it. The Crew trying to get the clocks working in the halftime, but unable to do so, so we were right back where we were to begin the ball game. As are both teams back to the original starting 5s. Charge, front court to the right, left block to Nance. To Mobley, kicks a right corner for the open 3 from Zhaire Smith. Got it. Good ball movement by the Charge. Season, thinking Sam Merrill, who had 10. Sims straightaway 3, rim no good, rebounded by the Charge. Gives to Sharif, hops, no look, left block to Nance, working on dropping inside to Zhaire Smith, right hand tomahawk slam to Mobley. Mike Garrity says clear out. Gives it out front to Carter for the 3. Rim no good. The right hand! One hand follows. Charge 93-78. Coming up on the 2-minute mark of the third. Zhaire steps to his left, straight away. 3. Zhaire Smith feeling it tonight.
Shot clock. Zhaire crosses over. Block again, Kelly. That's 5, but Zhaire. How often does that happen?
He's selling. Is that 4 air balls in a row? Is that 4 in a row? Is that 4 air balls in a row?
Well, 2 in 1 possession.
Pretty sure
There's
someone.
Nothing forced. And now Stewart 3 for 3 on 3-pointers with 9 points and 3 assists.
And both teams shooting identical 5 for 15 for 3-pointers right now.
All about multiples of 3. Up and good. I have never been to the county, and I am obsessed with it.
You can ask the fans of UMaine Presque Isle that I've been to the county 2 or 3 times a year. And it's 50% good and 50% bad for me up there.
Smith for 3. Got it. 13 points. Shot off the mark. Offensive board, and the high is 30. So he'll need a few more to surpass that. .750. Long set shot. Up and good. Focus play. Ball movement. And it's a 2-point game, 98-96.
That's where you see Walsh's maturity starting to come in, getting caught up in the game. He didn't go and force in a shot contest. He drops it off, and then
Smith up the court. $1:45 to go.
Big possession here. Maine does got to get a big stop, not let him get up to a 3 possession lead.
Brief double team, and then Banks dropped off. Smith, another 3. Good. Whoa.
That would be 5 games in 10 nights for Cleveland, playing with 8 players in this game. Kick to Walsh. Had a good look at a 3. Ford tracks it down. Here's Cooper. Mike Garrity's the head coach of the Charge in his 2nd season. Has been with the Cleveland Cavaliers for bench that really picked up the starting 5, scoring 20 of the first 27 for the Celtics on Wednesday night.
It was. They do have that luxury of being kind of deep, and you talk about, Peterson being flexible and the way he can bend and mold. The team's built just like that. The guys can go out. They have guys that can come in. You got DJ Stewart coming to the table now to check in, a guy that can play spell JD or anybody up in the front court.
Picked up the dribble. Peterson on the dribble handoff. In search of his first 3. Not there. Celtics now 8 of 22 from deep. They've taken 12 twos and 22 threes. Zhaire Smith.
The coaches don't want to have to game plan for.
Stewart and Davison both have 10. Smith with the hang time, rattles in the jumper.
But I'm telling you, that's a crazy status too that we probably brought up. Peterson with no points at the half.
Powell tries to come right back. Cooper passed up the 3. Powell also passed it up. Smith. 5 points for Jordan Walsh in his return to Maine. Was not here Wednesday night and not here on Sunday of last week. On the road with Boston in Houston, Dallas, and Miami. Cooper spears it out 4. Smith leaps in the lane. They were about to do that again.
Really good look from Jordan on that play.
Maine has made 14 threes. Cleveland started making their triples and
sign that he's getting his first shot attempt go. I saw him take a lot of those in warm-ups.
Mobley deep 2, but the rebound, Zhaire Smith, and a right-handed tomahawk. Magic 10 of 20 from 3. Cooper, Oni switches off on him. Going to work, down the middle, kick, Smith, rise and fire for 3, and he cans it.
Well, obviously, Mie Oni starting in place of DJ Wilson, who got ejected at the end of the first half. And Mie's looked good. I mean, back-to-back threes he just hit, 4 rebounds as well, and he's tasked with now, guarding Isaiah Mobley throughout this game.
He finds Zhaire Smith, speaking long. 8-second differential between that shot clock and game clock and that pass taken away. Here comes Zhaire Smith with the 2-handed dunk. Smooth as silk. Osceola within 1. All 5 starters on the floor for the Charge. Sharife Cooper just got back into the game. Fitz, 10 first quarter points, 13 for the night with 3 ball by Jet. Harris, no. Magic come up empty. They had multiple opportunities. And here come the Charge, leading by 2. Cooper. He came alive late in that second quarter. Smith catch and shoot 3. That goes down. Zhaire look for Gardner. Couldn't get it. Rebound Nance. And here comes Cooper. Picked up by Gardner. Gardner got a deflection, knocks it into the backcourt. Cooper collects, 10 to shoot. Got to be careful about the spot up 3 here. Cooper trying to get around Wilson. 4 to shoot. Into the corner. Smith 3 rattles down. They put a little bit of a bigger body on Cooper. Mobley pops. Here comes Fitz. Back to Mobley. Working on Wilson. 7 to shoot. Mobley inside. Finds Zhaire Smith.
Probing. Malik Fitz on the move. Big step through and the floater, no. Smith comes in. Goodwin. Tough catch for Skapinsev. Nearly got that one to fall off balance. Baseline jam.
It's a little too fast for his own good on that play.
Offensive rebound and looking for an outlet. It's Powell on the bounce. Good ball movement. Again, it's Smith. Just stays with it.
Throw in 7 assists, 2 steals. Bad man.
Cooper reverse layup. There's that man again, Smith.
A career high against Toronto on Wednesday night, or Raptors 905 rather.
Nance swings it to Zhaire Smith. He's going to shoot the straightaway 3 and get it. There's the first. Just to our right, Zhaire Smith will inbound. Out front, just pass to Devontae Shuler. 8 on the clock for Justin Powell on the left wing. Gives to Osaboyan to a cutting Zhaire Smith at the left block. Double clutch. Glass on the rim and in. Tough shot.
Perfect fast break, beat you down the floor and make you pay dearly.
No dribbles, 3 passes and a dunk.
Yep.
Lead is 43-26. Devontae Shuler on the left wing, front court to the right. Kicks it left corner to Ford across the lane, reaching in and stealing it. Tyler Ford reaching in, stealing it. Zhaire Smith went up and put it in. He's got 15 points, just under his 19 points per ball game. Yeah, be the same on both ends of the floor as Zhaire Smith.
About 5 minutes into the second quarter.
That's the shot we were talking about. Strong three-point shooter. Team as a whole today, shooting 50% from behind the arc.
And on the other hand here, Kelsey, the Mad Ants to reset. They've got 5 Pacers on the floor as the second half begins with a...
We saw some of the ball movement in that possession, getting open looks, and a big offensive rebound. It's shots like that that keep you in the game, start the momentum, get the comeback coming. Mad Ants have been in this situation plenty of times in this regular season. As you can see, another mismatch though on Nance. Brown, but able to pick it up, knock down shots when you need it most. That's what you need in this situation. Someone to step up, knock down a bucket, get the Mad Ants back in this game.
And Kelsey, we should point out that Chris Taylor, he could be in the running right now for...
Here's getting too many opportunities here in the first 2.5 minutes of this ball game. Charge up 5-4. They've got it front court to the right. Zhaire Smith left alone. Left slot 3. Got it. Spins on Ford. Right wing. Johnson, the right wing 3-ball, going to be short. Osaboyan. Outlet pass on the rebound. Look out. Zhaire Smith, the right hand slam. All right, with the play-by-play underway. As you saw, the Warriors missed their first opportunity on a Donovan Williams shot. Charge have it. Both teams back to the original starting 5s with the exception as Zhaire Smith. Pete Nance with the rebound. Gives it to Amani Bates, left slot. Weaves his way across the free throw line. Left wing, Pete to Amani. Shovels it out front to Zhaire with 5. Straightaway 3-ball. Rattles it up and in. Comes down the right side, gives it back to Christopher at the right elbow. Into the lane, floats over Sharif. Didn't get it. Rebounded by Nance once again. Outlet pass to Mobley. Isaiah left block under the basket. Bounces to Zhaire Smith at the right block. Muscle. He's got 6. I think Coach Garrity had an argument there on that one. And how about the block by 6-foot Isaiah Miller on 6'9" Amani Bates? Last trip down. Sharif, right block, throws out front to Smith. Zhaire straight away, 3-ball. Got it, rattled it up and in. Back for the Stars, replacing Hendricks. On the far side, Fitz out front. Olin Carter. Out to Amani Bates. Gets the pick from Pete Nance. Gives it to Pete, right of the lane to a cutting Zhaire Smith for the radio side. Charge moving left to right. Sharif, top of the key to Mobley, to a cutting Zhaire Smith in the lane, tosses it up on the rim, in and foul. Circus shot by the basket. Sharif Cooper's going to inbound. Got to get it in quick. Throws it out front. Justin Powell, left wing to Sharif. Working on Gates, drives on him. Drops it inside to Smith for the two-hand monster slam. Grabbed by Mobley, out to Sharif. Sets his feet, 3-ball, no good. Follow slam by Zhaire Smith. On Johnson, stutter steps. Goes in front, tapped away, stolen by Sharif. Looking on the defense, drops it inside to Smith for the two-hand slam. Extended, the jump shot going to be short off the fingertips of Clowney, run down by Mobley. Isaiah right to left. Zhaire Smith thought about the right slot three, into the lane, forced it up on the glass. Good.
In the system, and they're trying to find open guys for layups and layups and threes for the Oklahoma City Blue.
Great, just what you see from the Thunder. The Blue will give you the same kind of style. Working inside, Smith through for two.
That's a great take, attacking the big on that back foot when he's backpedaling.
Got to get back though.
I just.
Maldonado going to his left, denied inside by Nance.
Maldonado is really taking it to the big man tonight, but the big man says, no, not this time.
Smith going baseline for the
main team in the NBA. This is what they do. The team there is also trying to mimic and do the same thing. They're just focused on development of the players right now.
Cooper working his way inside,
Great
drops it off.
Strong finish. Players, big-time scorers for this team, missing 45 points on the Kansas Charge. So really having a hard time trying to make that up in this game.
Nice ball fake by Cooper, finds a cutting Smith for the basket.
We talked earlier about guys trying to get their numbers and maybe feeling the pressure to do that. The Oklahoma City Blue, they're focused on developing for their players, and so they're making sure that they play the right way, moving the ball, playing defense, catching up, making sure they're sharing the ball. These are all the things that you do.
19 points on 5 threes.
That's what he can do. He can score. He can shoot from the three-point line.
The 10-point-per-game score really standing out in Orlando this week. Smith thought about it, now takes and makes.
The ball and working at this system.
And that's great teaching from Jason Hart, simply because there's no one of these 7 draft-eligible players that are going to be drafted to go be a superstar from day one. This draft class is not about that. There's not superstars in this draft. There are great possible role players. Even further off the block and knows exactly where he wants to go, taking advantage of the switching.
Backdoor cut by Smith. Nice pass.
In college, and Bake was a big part of our success. And he'd have spent a lot of time in Vegas with you, Shriv, over the years.
Oh, he has, yes, he has enjoyed his time in Las Vegas and Henderson, Nevada with his Ignite team. I want to learn a little bit more about NBA Academy, Ethan Almanza. So defensively, one of the things that they've changed early on was they were kind of switching on screens, trying to go through them. Now they're trying to blow them up. You see Johnson going right through that screen from Nance. They're trying to get through every single screen and not allow easy shots. There's Smith. And he's like, how's there no foul? Well, it was his own man, Pete Nance. And the lay-in is good.
That's what he does. I'm telling you, this dude he was only concerned about getting steals. And you can never fault a player. Nice find.
Buzelis, we know he can shoot.
That was a great read by London Johnson, attacking the paint, getting to that left hand, kicking it out to the corner.
Zhaire Smith, plenty of space.
As though there was.
Got it. Uh-oh. Lob! Boyne with the offensive rebound. In the corner, Zhaire Smith, short, gets his own board. And they up and under.
Sharif Cooper will bring it across the timeline for the Charge.
Remember, Nance already with those 2 fouls went to the bench early. There's a little backdoor pass for Cooper, kind of lost his footing. Now Cooper looks to drive it. Back pass for Bates. Bates has been a little cool here offensively to start the ball game. There's a tough mid-range to give him 4 at the free throw line.
It's promising for Iowa because they struggled. I mean, it was ugly from the charity stripe in the second half last night.
Here's Bates. Oshaboyan inside.
That's 3 seconds. Well, it's either traveling or
remains in effect here for Iowa. Cleveland basketball as we near the 4-minute mark here of the first half. Oshaboyan, dribble handoff for Zhaire Smith. He'll rise up from the mid-range and knock it down.
Yeah.
Having a great career up there at the big show. There's a 3-ball off the mark and nice gather there. Handful of lead changes here already. And there's a wild shot in the paint and a Joe 13.4, Mediacom 115. It's the Iowa Wolves leading 31-25 over the visiting Cleveland Charge. Game 1 of 2, and there's a nice little curl. And here's Cooper off a couple screens out high.
Iowa's kind of quieted Cooper down. He had a real strong start, but kind of struggled lately. Oh, nice move.
Sweet drive there. And into the paint, Martin. Boy, he got to the rim.
Boy, everything but the finish there by Martin.
Couldn't quite finish. I think he was a little surprised at how open he was. Good find there and a nice reverse layup. Well, the lead is 5, just a 2-possession lead here for Iowa.
Nix has struggled from the field, just 3 of 14. Not one of the nights that he was expecting, I don't think, if you asked him.
Zhaire Smith drives it baseline. Tough shot off the window and in.
Across the lane, kicks it. Powell for the 3, rattles out. Weak side rebound by Nance. Give it to Zhaire, 8 on the shot clock. To Imani with 5. Good pass inside to Smith, lets the defense go by, forces up with the left hand, left side of the back. On the year, it's just his 4th game, make it 7th game playing for the Mad Ants this year. 7-point lead for the Mad Ants. Left elbow is Oshaboyan. Give to Zhaire Smith, drives and scores right down the middle of the lane. They led by 26 on Thursday. Left wing, Imani Bates going to be short on the 3. Smith the offensive rebound. Put back with working on Sword. Sword took a shot. Bates just scoops and comes down the left side. Didn't get it. But Smith, 18th of the season, he shoots 39% from beyond the arc. With 2 minutes to play, Charge got their work cut out for them as a nice reverse layup left to right by Zhaire. That's going to raise that 32% average from beyond the arc. Sword spins into the lane, hadn't lost it, picked up by Imani Bates. To Zhaire Smith, 2-hand reverse 360 slam.
Oh, they're well ahead of last year. Last year they were making big adjustments coming off the Derek Walton, Luka Garza, and Saban Lee teams. This year they're way ahead of that, in my opinion, as far as continuity, as far as being able to control the ball. So they're in a pretty good spot, even made it tough.
Toussaint with a dish to Porter off the glass, and that was sweet looking, but couldn't get the finale and the cherry on top. Lob, corner, 3, Smith, got it.
McCoy, longtime NBA G Leaguer. Champagny, 3 no good. Isaiah already with a 3rd rebound. Zhaire Smith slices his way. Tied at 31. Daniel shoots over the smallest Sharif Cooper, bounces around the rim, comes down to Zhaire Smith. Zhaire going to try to do it at both ends, and he does.
So this might be one of the few times I've actually seen it, Scott.
I have that effect. Charge lead is down to 5. Imani stutter stepping like he does on Peterson. Throws it into a crowd. Reverse layup. Zhaire gives it to Nance, who gives to Sharif. Drives. No, but there for the foul. Slams.
The half-court play there. With such limited bodies available on their bench, they're going to get tired. They got to work for it, and that's exactly what the Charge is looking to do.
And that is Exhibit A of why Zhaire Smith, one of the better defenders in the league, and Mike Garrity put him on Alondas Williams. Williams only 5 points here tonight Of course, we talked about him at the top of the show. Zhaire for the three, got it in the right corner.
Playing at their pace, getting out in transition and getting those easy baskets inside.
Pete Nance, a moment ago, picked up block shot number 3. They get a stop, and the Charge have their first possession of the fourth quarter. 30 seconds in, they lead by 6. Edwards thought about a quick left wing 3. Good pass inside to Smith, slams it home. Pete Nance. Sharif gets past Campbell, coming down, doubles clutch, scoops it, no. On the follow with the offensive. Charge have it, first possession. Zhaire Smith to Pete Nance. Mobley pivots on Tony. To Amani Bates, out to Nance. On the weave out front, Nance looking for help, gives it to Smith. 5 on the clock, he'll shoot the straightaway 3 ball, open up the scoring with a for the ball game as Boom comes down the right side. Pickett's follow won't go. Nance the rebound, outlet pass to Sharif. Alley-oop for Zhaire Smith off the right side of the backboard. Including 3 from Aleem Ford, shot by Ellis is off the rim, rebounded by Sharif. Stutter steps on Funk. Out front to Zhaire Smith, takes his time. Left slot 3 right there. Zhaire. Pete's season high. This season, 19 points in front of the pack. Zhaire Smith on the turnover 362 and slam. Funk hooks out front. Tony, a right slot 3. Wide left off the rim, off the glass, pardon me, rebounded by Nance. Cooper, alley-oop to Zhaire Smith, rams it home. Back up by 20. Irvin skids to a stop, has it knocked away from Zhaire Smith in front of the pack. Look out, bang with 2 hands. 35% shooting. Charge not that much better, 42%. Charge have 10 threes to 7 for the Gold. Charge have it front court to the left. Pete Nance, right slot, 6 on the clock to Sharif. To Zhaire Smith with 3, with 2, shoots the 3 to beat the buzzer, rattles it up and in.
Sonics of all time, and there he is. We had talked to him and asked him what his favorite Thanksgiving food was, and he said popcorn. What? Yeah, hey, who am I to say? I love popcorn too, but technician in the city of Detroit. Roberts reversers blocked. Charge by 6. 70 seconds left in this first quarter. Powell, dish to the corner, and that is down.
Shot fake, driving on Edwards. Tried to find Roberts inside, but it got picked off. A shot fake on the other end, and a scoop on a roll to the rim.
Interesting move to put that size on him.
Ooh, look at that. Nance did everything right but make the shot. Back outside to Smith. A two-handed flush.
Mobley. Good pass to Pete Nance. In and out on the 3. And the board for Smith. Gets the putback to
Jackson. Pushing the ball up court. Great tempo there. Dishes it off to Henry Drell, and Drell knows how to finish.
And Jackson had 9 assists last night, to your point. How about this matchup? Cooper on Sanogo. Gives it up to Smith. Smith shimmying in. He got
the game. You expect to see more plays to the rim.
And Julian Phillips is yet to score at the NBA level, still looking for his first official professional points.
Right, he's played in 5 Bulls games this year, but yet to really log an official statistic. And he's on the ball right now and watches an alley-oop go right over him.
Lewis is recovering from.
Mark Curry would have been proud of that move.
Oh, Lord. Miss for Heidegger. Mobley on the board. Here's Aleem Ford. He finds the open man, and it's a flush.
He's not a guy who's going to beat you from three-point range that often, but he knocked down that one.
Phillips misses his 3rd 3 of the night. Lewis cleans up the glass. No on the putback. Wow. No on the next putback. And it's Cleveland ball. 2-0. Zhaire Smith with the flush. Timeout. Go like a brick wall. Back to Mobley. Another 3 ball. Not this time. Offensive board. Smith finds the opening and the bucket.
Toggle the lead back to Cleveland. Charge will head the other way with a 3-on-2 to the rack and a score for Zhaire Smith. 39-32. Into the lane, Smith got deep, got a stop ball, gets it out. Mobley, kick back, the 3, no, and it's put back in at the buzzer. With the cover defense, and then Jamal Cain sticks to it. Well, much like the Charge, we're able to get a run to start that. Duncan Robinson has been showing out for the Miami Heat. We're playing tonight against the Charlotte Hornets. The three for Zhaire Smith. Feed back to 10. Cleveland with 11 turnovers, yielding 13 points. Meanwhile, the Skyforce have committed only 6 turnovers. That's less than what they had on Saturday night. They had 20. And a three.
Clark stutter steps across the lane, has it knocked away, stolen by Robb, gives it to Smith. Look out! Bang with 2 hands. Zhaire and Osaboyan back on the floor. 7:45 to play in the half. Charge 36-25. They've got the basketball. Sharife Cooper through the center floor logo. Front court to the left. Around the pick from Smith. Cooper hooks it to Smith. Straight away. 3-ball rattles up and in to play in the half. Charge have it front court to the left. Sharife splits a double team to the free throw line. Into the lane. Kicks it to Zhaire Smith. Pumps. Backs out. Right slot. The step back. 3-ball right there. Picked up by Zhaire Smith. Left slot 3 to beat the buzzer. Comes off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Powell. Gives it to Sharife. Bounces to Zhaire Smith. Reverse layup. Right to left on the rim and in. Dribble of Sharife Cooper. Directs traffic. 3:35 to play. They lead by 3. Sharife in the swashbuckler center floor logo. Crossed over, splits the double team. Goes left corner. Zhaire Smith. The 3-ball. Got it. Everybody starts tonight. And coming up at halftime, we will run down all those games already in progress and let you know who plays later tonight. But in the meantime, Charge have it front court to the right. Right slot, Pete Nance. The back, Powell. Right back to Pete, right back to Justin. Gives it to Carter. Kicks it left corner. Zhaire Smith waves across the lane. Underhand scoop. The points. Charge are doing that here in the third, getting right back into the game and have taken the lead. Left corner, Zhaire Smith on the inbound. 3-ball, swish! Zhaire working on Gabriel. Crosses him over, straight away 15-footer, rattles out, rebounded by Ford. Aleem kicks it out front to Sharife. Reset on the shot clock is now at 8. 1-on-1 with Gabriel, attacks, cut off. Skips a right corner, Smith for the open 3, got it! Zhaire Smith.